discuss uses of DC motor. Okay, so if you will see DC motor, you can see series, shunt and compound. Okay, so whatever characteristics and whatever applications are there, you can remember, and these questions are very much important for your semester examination. First of all, very much important for semester examination and very much important for viva bus. Okay, what are the practical applications of DC motor? If question will particularly come, what is the application of shunt motor, then that will be your answer. What is the particular application of series motor, then that will be your answer. But if question arises, what are the application of DC motor, so you can write any of these points. Okay, so you just mind my point, what I am trying to say. Question may be specialized. If question arises, what is the application of series motor, then you have to write these cranes, hoists, trolleys, electric locomotives, these. At that point, you cannot write this. But if the question arises, what is the application of, mind it, what is the application of DC motor, then you can write any of these points. So we will go one by one. Types of DC motor, characteristics and applications. So whenever we are considering shunt motor or DC shunt motor, exactly it is DC shunt motor. So remember this point, characteristics, speed is fairly constant and medium static torque. Speed is constant in case of DC shunt motor. Sometimes your interviewer asks, speed is constant or fairly constant in case of DC shunt motor. It is an important point. And what are the applications? Blowers and fans, you will remember these points. Centrifugal and reciprocating pumps, lathe machines, machine tools, milling machines, drilling machines. These are 5 to 6 points you will remember. So this is all about your shunt, DC shunt motor. DC shunt motor, mind it. Then DC series motor. When we are considering DC series motor, the important thing you will remember, it has high starting torque. In DC shunt motor, it has high starting torque. In DC shunt motor, speed is constant, fairly constant, but in DC shunt motor, DC series motor, it has high starting torque. Okay, so high starting torque means the uses will be cranes, hoists, elevators, trolleys, electro locomotives. High starting torque. So you can use cranes or lifts also, lifts. Okay, so these are the applications of series motor. Okay, then also compound, series shunt compound, it is divided into cumulative and differential. So when we are going to cumulative, so no load condition is allowed. Here no load condition is dangerous, variable speed. In case of shunt, speed was constant, but here in case of series, speed is variable. Okay, and no load condition. No load condition means if you are not giving any condition, any load, because each and everywhere we have to give one load. Okay, so these are the loads. Got my point? So if no load condition, that is dangerous. Okay, then no load condition is allowed in cumulative compound motor. No load condition is allowed if you are not giving any load. If this condition is allowed, you can remember these 2 points: rolling mills, elevators. There are different points, you simply remember rolling mills and elevators. Okay, then differential compound, speed increases as load increases. Speed increases, speed will increase if you will increase the load. If you will increase the value of the load, then speed will increase. Okay, so no suitable for any practical application. So these are the very important points according to your examination. So remember all these points.